You've likely heard of microdermabrasion. The popular aesthetic procedure has been around for years, but now a new spin on that procedure promises better results and less post-treatment redness and discomfort. Dr. Steve Jepson is here to tell us about macrodermabrasion. I'd never heard about this. How new is it?
Well, it's been around for the last year or so, but we've brought it into our clinic. You know, we're always looking for the latest and the greatest and things that we can do to help people's skin improve, but also things that work. And so we've come across macrodermabrasion, and we have it at our clinic now. We're going to talk about it today.
What's the difference between microdermabrasion and macrodermabrasion?
Well, any kind of dermabrasion, the goal is to kind of rub off that outer layer of dead skin that makes your skin not look as good as it could be, makes the makeup not go on as smooth, makes products not be able to absorb into your skin as well. So the whole idea is to get rid of that layer. Microdermabrasion usually uses aluminum oxide crystals and a vacuum that goes across your skin and pulls it up into the little vacuum. Macrodermabrasion differs three different ways. First of all, instead of using the aluminum oxide crystals, it uses natural sea salt, which is one reason that we really like it, because we try to be very green at our office. All of our skincare products don't have fillers and things like that. So we like the idea of using natural sea salt because it not only has an antiseptic and anti-inflammatory effect on the skin, but as that salt goes across the skin, just like it's doing in the video right now, it's going to pull out some of the toxins and impurities from the skin. So it's not only going to take some of the skin away, but it's going to kind of help detoxify your skin as well.
Okay.
Then, as you can kind of see on the video there, one of the other big differences is the way that it blows the salt across the skin instead of sucking the aluminum oxide crystals up from the skin. And that's really important because that means more skin is going to come off. So I like to equate a macrodermabrasion with about 3 microdermabrasions. 1 macrodermabrasion equal to 3 microdermabrasions.
Oh, wow, so more bang for your buck.
So more bang for your buck, but even with the more bang, because of the way that the system's designed, it's going to be far less irritating. And I think that you could see there, I brought the hand piece with me, and one of the big differences, and let me have your hand here. Okay. One of the big differences here is the way that the angle of that salt blows across the skin. So it comes across right like this and essentially uses the salt to lift the skin off the surface. Traditional microdermabrasions actually come across like this and vacuum the skin up in. And so that's why those systems are much more irritating on the skin than the macrodermabrasion.
So less redness, you'll see.
Less redness, more skin coming off, and then finally we always follow with an ultrasound treatment. And the reason that's important is we've just taken off that layer of dead skin that we don't want. And so the skin's going to be a lot more receptive to vitamins. And so we put a vitamin mask on after the treatment, and then we use an ultrasound machine and the sound waves to drive those vitamins down into that more receptive skin. And so consequently, we're not only getting rid of the dead layer, but we're adding a bunch of vitamins into the skin as well. And the end result is soft, supple, brighter, beautiful skin.
And how often do you have to do this quickly?
Well, you know, ideally you want to do 3 to 4 to 5 treatments over 2 to 3 week period of time. We're having specials at our office right now, kind of introductory specials. If you want to get your skin nice for the holidays, one of the reasons that I wanted to talk about it in October is now's the time to start so that you can kind of do this series of 3 before the holidays come. Our special right now is only $95 for a single treatment and only $240 for a package of 3. So it's a great, inexpensive way to get your skin ready for the holidays.
A great package by winter, a tough time on a lot of people's skin overall. So get it ready now. So come holiday time, you are glowing, merry and bright. No pun intended, along with the Christmas season. Dr. Jepson, thanks so much.
Thank you.
You saw his information there on the screen. Of course, we'll post it for you on the Studio 5 website as well after the show, studio5.ksl.com.